Good morning, my friends. Right now it is 7:08 a.m. and I am so happy because I could get up. I could get up 30 minutes earlier than before. I got up at 6 o'clock today, and yeah, as usual, I'm gonna read some. I'm gonna read some listening section in IELTS to practice my skills. So I just want to read smoothly and no more new words. Yeah, welcome to Rachel's Land Corner. I've just came up with that name, so I even can't remember the name exactly. Okay, Rachel's Land Corner. Yep. Okay, it is where I practice my skills on languages. Okay, let's get started with the listening session today with my reading. Now, another tone. For my project on invertebrates, one more time. For the project on invertebrates, I chose to study tardigrades. These are microscopic, or to be more precise, near microscopic animals. There are well over 1,000 known species of these tiny animals, which belong to the phylum Tardigrada. Most tardigrades range in length from 0.05 to 1 millimeter, though the largest species can grow to be 1.2 millimeters in length. They're also sometimes called water bears. Water because that's where they thrive best, and bear because the way they move. Moss piglet is another name for tardigrades because the way they look when viewed from the front. They were first discovered in Germany in 1773 by Johann Goetzer, who coined the name tardigrade. As I say, there are many different species of tardigrade, too many to describe here, but generally speaking, the different species share similar physical traits. They have a body which is short and also rounded, a bit like a barrel, and the body comprises 4 segments. Each segment has a pair of legs, at the end of which are between 48 sharp claws. I should also say that some species don't even have any claws. What they have are discs, and these work by means of suction. They enable the tardigrade to cling onto surfaces or to grip its prey. Within the body, there are no lungs or any organs for breathing at all. Instead, oxygen and also blood are transported in a fluid that fills the cavity of the body. As far as the tardigrade's head is concerned, the best way I can describe this is that it looks rather strange, a bit scratched even, though many of the websites I looked at describe its appearance. Oh my god, it's really hard. Though many of the websites I looked at describe this appearance as cute, which isn't exactly very scientific. The tardigrade's mouth is a kind of tube that can open outwards to reveal teeth-like structures known as stylus. These are sharp enough to pierce plant or animal cells. So, where are tardigrades found? Well, they live in every part of the world in a variety of habitats, most commonly on the bed of a lake, or on many kinds of plants, or in every wet environment. There's been some interesting research which has found that tardigrades are capable of surviving radiation and very high pressure. And they're also able to withstand temperatures as cold as minus 200 degrees centigrade or highs of more than 148 degrees centigrade, which is incredibly hot. It has been said that tardigrades could survive long after human beings have been wiped out. Even the event of an asteroid hitting the Earth. If conditions become too extreme and tardigrades are at risk of dying out, they enter a state called cryptobiosis. 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 Where's the stress? Who can recommend me, please? Can you recommend? Cryptobiosis. That makes sense. They curl into a ball called a ton. That's TUN. By retracting their head and legs, and their metabolism drops to less than 1% of normal levels. They can remain like this until they are reintroduced to water, when they will become back to life in a matter of a few hours. While in a state of cryptobiosis, tardigrades produce a protein that protects their DNA. In 2016, scientists revived two tardigrades that had been tons for more than 30 years. There was a report that in 1948, a 120-year-old ton was revived, but this experiment has never been repeated. There are currently several tests taking place. In space to determine how long tardigrades might be able to survive there. I believe the record so far is 10 days. So, moving on. In terms of their diet, tardigrades consume liquids in order to survive. Although they have teeth, they don't use this for chewing. They suck the juices from moss and extract fluid from seaweed. But some species prey on other tardigrades from other species or within their own. I suppose this isn't surprising given that tardigrades are mainly comprised of liquid and are coated with a type of gel. Finally, I'd like to mention that conservation status of tardigrades. It is estimated that they have been in existence for approximately 500 million years. Okay, forget it. And in that time, they have survived 5 mass extinctions. So, it will probably come as no surprise to you that tardigrades have not been evaluated by the International Union for Conservation of Nature and are not on any endangered list. Some researchers have described them as thriving. Does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask? Okay, and that's it of my reading. And I don't hope that you enjoy it, but I don't hope that you enjoyed it, but you know, I'm on my way, I'm on my journey practicing languages, so I'm not shy if there were a lot of mistakes here. Yeah, I'm trying my best every day. Okay, see you next time.